Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Depression Files. My name is Charlotte McFarland, and I am a depression warrior. I battle with depression, but also carry it with me wherever I go, and honestly, it's a heavy chain that I bear, but with each step, with each battle, I become stronger and I can bear its weight more and more. Today, I wanted to let you know that it's okay to not be okay. I don't know how many of you have heard this, and I know it sounds odd, but I think we get so caught up in needing to show the world that we're okay that we forget that it's okay to have a bad day, a bad week, a bad month. Neither you or I are seeking the realms of the world not okay. But unfortunately, it comes to us whether we want it to or not. The reality is, it's going to happen. We can't control that. We have very little control over it. But what we can do is look for that which we have control over and take control. We don't fail if we are not okay. And I think that's a common misnomer. What we do fail, when we do fail, is if we give up. And I mean completely give up. Not the little gives ups, the completely giving up. What you do in your weakest moments is going to shape what you do in your strongest moments. So, for example, I used to use sleeping as a defense mechanism. It's easy to do. It shuts me down for a while and I don't have to think about the pain or concentrate on the pain of the world, and it's not as hard to bear, right? But it's an unhealthy escape. And now, when all I want to do is sleep, I've trained myself to give myself step-by-step directions. So that could look like get out of bed, walk to the bathroom sink, splash your face with cold water, pick out your outfit out of the closet, left sock, right sock. It depends on the day, how much I have to break it down for myself. In those moments, what I need are baby steps. And I need baby steps to get me moving, even if that movement is just to the coffee pot on a Saturday or something as big as I need to go to work. So, as you can see, I have control in those moments of what I do. And each time I manage it, each time I do this exercise with myself, it gets easier and easier to do. And I find that I don't sleep as much as a defense mechanism that I did before. So I think now I'm at about once a month, sometimes once every other month if it's during a good period of my life, rather than, well, when I started refining this process, it was almost every day. So I purposely had a job from 2 to 10 so that I could sleep till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, just to avoid the day, go to work, do the cycle all over again. And the number one thing I have to tell myself, though, is when I do fail at this and at other endeavors, is it's okay. I'm not done. I haven't completely failed. I say, okay, I'll do better next time. It's okay not to be okay. And I have to remind myself of that. I'm just asking you that during your dark times, during those times where you feel like there's a rock, there's a hard place, there's a rope somewhere above you, but you can't get it and the water is rising, that you do not give up. Find what method you need to make yourself take control in that dark time. Control what you can. Obviously not in an unhealthy way. I'm talking about controlling your momentum in that time period. And it may feel like you can't, but honestly, you can. And I know this because that was me for a very long time, thinking I have no control over this, when in reality, there were things within the things that I couldn't control that I could control. One of them as I gave an example of, was sleeping. I can control getting up and doing the little baby step things that I need to do to get to the big thing, work. At one point it was school and work, an internship, whatever it was. But, and you're welcome to try my method, absolutely. And adapt it to what you need, because that's how I started. Was I found someone else's method and I adapted it to what I needed. And take control of what you can in your darkest times. If you're not sure how to do that, or you need advice, or you need help, you're welcome to reach out to me for questions. My email is charlottemcfarland27@gmail.com. Please don't try and ask me to join any MLMs or anything like that. But if you genuinely need someone to talk to or get advice from, that's how you can reach out to me. And until we meet again, we adapt, we adjust, and we overcome this together.